it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I am so excited to flip through my full 2021 planner. I cannot believe we're at the end of the year and I love this time of year. I love flipping through my own planner. I love seeing other people's full flip throughs as well as setup videos, and it's just an exciting time. There's new things ahead. 2021 was a really special year because I used a planner that I designed myself. So that was really, really cool. And it was my very first planner I ever did. And so this is a B6 size. And I will link this particular planner on Amazon down below. My thought and goal with this planner was to create something that was a combination between a bullet journal and a planner. I love bullet journaling because it allows me to be very flexible and create, each week in my life looks a little bit different. And bullet journaling allows me to create spreads the way I want and need them for the year. But the thing I don't always love about bullet journaling is setting up the weekly and monthly layouts, especially the monthly layouts. It's very, very tedious, drawing the boxes and whatnot. So that's why I created this particular planner, was because I wanted something that had a weekly layout already set up, but had dot grid pages so that each week I could customize this side for what I needed. And then the same with the monthly layout. So the monthly layout, the kind of shell was already set up, but then there were dot grid pages between each monthly layout that you can customize. So like at the beginning of the year, I was using it for a monthly habit tracker, but then I decided what I really needed, like in February, I didn't use it at all. What I really needed was actually a finance page to keep track of all the bills. That has been just, maintaining our life and our home with the two of us is sometimes really overwhelming for me. And so I ended up switching and creating this page where I was doing the bill tracking. Another thing that I kind of missed was having a title page. And so what I ended up doing was making this a title page, this a finance page, and yeah, so it's just neat how it has totally changed throughout the year. And same with this dot grid page. Each week it's a little different. Most of the time I have two to-do lists, one for personal and one for creative faith. Sometimes I would use a habit tracker. Sometimes I would have things I needed to do around the house. So this was like all the things I needed to clean. What else? Sometimes I would have errands to run. This was a to clean list. So I just liked how each week this could be totally different depending on, what was happening in my life. And I just think that's really awesome that you can customize this and make it your own. So this is what I used in 2021, and I'm going to flip through the second half of this in this video. I also wanted to just mention that this is the planner I'm going to be using for 2022. It is my new beginnings planner, and it's basically an updated version, an updated layout from this. So in this one I had hand drawn because I wanted to make it look kind of like a wonky bullet journal. So I hand drew all the boxes and they're not perfectly straight and things like that. And some feedback I got from people was that they wanted straight lines. So that is what the updated version is. And so all the lines are straight on the monthly and weekly layouts. So I'm also going to be using the A5 size, so it's a little bit bigger than the one this year, just to allow for more room for to-do lists and scheduling and decorating. So I will link this particular planner down below on Amazon too, as well as a whole blog post roundup of all my planners and products planner printables and products. And so if you love planning, definitely check that out. I have tons of different other planners. I have traveler's notebook planners, and I have weekly goals planners, and I have wellness planners. And so definitely check out that blog post if you love planning. So I am going to flip through the beginning pages. I loved decorating this. I do have a setup video. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not, that I'll link down below if you want to see how I set this up. I didn't use this. I was supposed to fill it out in January and December, but that's all right. I have my cute little word of the year page, which I love how that turned out. I have my goals pages categorized. And then I obviously didn't fill this out, a year in review page. And then I have my mood, vision, goals board page. And I really, really like this. And I think I have a YouTube video about how I set this up. So if I do, I'll link that down below. And then I'm going to jump to July because, like I said, I think I mentioned this. I have a YouTube video showing a flip through of the first half of the year already, so I'll link that down below. In July, I love decorating my planner. I think it is really fun. It makes it really pretty to use, and it's, I don't know, I just love decorating it. So in July, I used my Summer Mugs printable, which I'll link down below if you want to pick that up. And I love, 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 love how this turned out. I had a lot of church events going on. And then again, I started using this printable that I made. It's a printable available in my Etsy shop. It's a bill tracker. And so starting in July, I used this printable instead, and it made it so much easier. I actually already have it all set up in my planner for this year. I already went through and printed the bill trackers and glued them in because this has been such a lifesaver of a printable. I kid you not. Before I was using this, I was forgetting which bills I had to pay and when I had to pay them, and it was just so confusing to me. And so I'm so thankful that I made this printable because now each month I just copy over the list, and it is just really helpful. In August, I used some really pretty floral stickers from the Happy Planner. For September, I used my fall floral mugs, and I love, love, love how this turned out too. So pretty. I love fall, Christmas. And for October, I used my fall floral pumpkins printable, which I'll link down below. And these October letters, the Scrabble letters, is a free printable on my blog, which I'll link down below too. So definitely check that out. I scaled it down and used it in here, and I think it looks really cute. And just put season of gratitude, as I was just thankful that we can pay the bills. And then we have November. I have this 4x6 journaling card. 4x6 cards fit really well in here, actually. And so they make really great monthly title pages. And I used some Happy Planner stickers here to document and set up. And then in December, I used my Christmas cookie printable, Christmas cookie one. And then I also have some Christmas cookie journaling cards, and I really like how that turned out. And then behind it is one of my alcohol ink pattern papers. And I thought this was so cute. This one is from my Christmas Cookies 1 printable, and this little girl with the bow is from my Christmas Cookies 2 printable, and it's my husband and I holding hands. All right, so those are the monthly layouts for the second half of the year. So I'm gonna flip to July. So I used, again, that same Summer Mugs printable for the start of July. That looks really pretty. This is my very least favorite spread of 2021. I just don't really like how this turned out. I don't know. I just didn't think it had a good color scheme, and it just seemed a little scattered, which kind of went along with my life in 2021, but I don't really love that page. I love this page. These are this one and this one too are like, they're not sticky notes, but it's like a little paper pad from Joann's, and my husband got me some of these for Christmas 2020, and they fit really, really well in here. So I can see I used them here, so I really liked adding those. And I love florals, so you'll see a ton of florals in the planner. I used the Squad Girls for July, August because it was the Olympics, and I love, love, love watching the Olympics. And so I thought that would be kind of a fun kind of nod to the Olympics. This was a printable I made called Clouds, I think. Which I think looks very, very pretty. More florals. The summer was so crazy. There was so much going on. So grace and peace. Lots of grace and peace. Some more florals. And again, I mostly use this side for to-do lists for creative faith and personal use. Personal and business to-dos. Heading into the fall. It's funny, normally I start my fall kind of spreads in September, but I still had some kind of more summery things going on. But now we're into fall, and this is my same fall floral mugs printable. I love, love, love how this page turned out. And this one was really fun too. I have been hoarding these coffee stickers. They're from the Farmhouse Happy Planner sticker book. I've been hoarding them, and I was like, I need to stop hoarding my favorite stickers and actually use them. And I love how they turned out in here. I used some more of my fall floral mugs and pumpkins. And this was a neat technique. I used a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree with some Distress Oxide ink, and I just kind of rubbed it on the top and bottom, and that's one of my favorite techniques. I used it quite a bit in here. This is really pretty. I used a kit from the Planner Society, and that's what this cover with this cute little girl is from the Planner Society, and this is what I used all year long to house my planner. Some pretty fall leaves. I really, really love how this spread turned out. This was really special. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and my grandma passed away when I was only 4 years old from breast cancer, and I miss her so much. I wish she was still alive. She's very crafty and creative, just like me and just like my mom, and so I just know that she would love to be a part of the creative faith world, but she's not. She's watching from heaven. But pink is the color for breast cancer awareness, and so each October I try and make a pink spread in memory of her. And I use the same technique with the Distress Oxide inks and the makeup brush, and then this is a printable in my Etsy shop. And I use these really pretty flowers, and it just makes me think of her. And I have a thankful heart, because even though she's gone, you know, and sometimes I get just jealous of people who, you know, do still have grandparents around. I'm thankful for those, you know, for her life and those years that we did have her around. I love the Squad Girls stickers from the Happy Planner, and so this is a really fun page to do with them. And then I used some floral stickers from the Happy Planner. Kind of fall-y. I absolutely love this spread. I used some new sticker books from the Happy Planner, and I think this is from the Keep Going sticker book, perhaps. And I just love how this turned out. I kind of categorized, so the gray were errands I needed to run, the coral are thank yous I needed to write. I was working on launching and creating my first course, my gratitude journaling course, which I'll link down below if you want to join. So it was a really busy season in November, but I love how this spread turned out. A little bit lighter of a week because we went on vacation. This is another spread I love. I used this gorgeous washi tape from Paper Minty Studio. It's one of my favorites. And I used it in combination with my Fall Floral Mugs printable, and I just love the combination of stickers and colors. And then we're into Christmas. I don't love this spread, but that's okay. I just used some Happy Planner stickers. This one, I don't love the colors of these, but I love this. So this is, again, supposed to represent my husband and I and the little mistletoe. I think that looks very cute. This week, I used my Christmas floral mugs, or no, just Christmas mugs, I think is what it's called, as well as a Christmas planner printable I made. And I'll link both of those in the description box below. And then I love this spread for Christmas. I used my Christmas floral printable and my Christmas icons printable, and I think it just looks gorgeous. And then I have the last week of December, first week of January, and that's it. So that is the end of the year. Can't believe it. 2021 is coming to a close. Oh, I could show you too. This is the dot grid pages in back, and so I ended up not using this credit card totals page because I have all that information in my bill trackers at the end of each month. So I ended up just kind of scrapping that. I have my period tracker, which is important. I have future events in here because I set up each month at a time. So like, in February of 2021, I scheduled my dentist appointment for August, and so I wrote it in here. And my eye appointments and stuff like that. And then when I'm setting up my months, I can reference back to this page. This page was going to be a social media tracker, and you can see I filled it out in February and September. So there's that. This was meant to be kind of a creative faith gathering point for ideas, and I did use it a little bit. And then I was using this for YouTube videos, but again, I don't know if you know this, but I kind of stopped using this method, and I don't really have a great method right now. I am kind of revamping my work, my creative faith planning system, and so I'm hoping in 2022 to have a better thing going. Books read this year, I only read 6, but that's better than nothing. And I used to read, like, I kid you not, 20 to 50 books a year. I love reading. I was actually an English major in college, and I just really enjoy reading a ton. But then I got married, and I don't have as much time to read. But I'm hoping one of my goals for 2022 is to read more. I put a ton of books on my Christmas list, and I'm really excited about a lot of them. So I'm hoping that will kind of inspire me. And So, and I'm kind of make a different book setup page, because in previous planners I've, put the date finished and given it how many stars, and so I think I want to make maybe a printable for books, a better book tracker system. And then I had this where I was going to write down books I wanted to buy, and then this for books I wanted to read, and it just didn't really pan out. This one I did use as a wish list for me to kind of put, gift ideas for my husband and things that I wanted to get. Here's another one that I didn't use. Movies watched, TV shows to watch. I might try and kind of, again, redo something for the new year and maybe have better plan to do it and use it. And then this is monthly trackers. The new Creative Faith planners come with these already in it. So I'm excited. I think I'll use it more. I didn't really, I put it in, I think in September, October, and didn't really use it. But I'm hoping to be better about using it and just be better about keeping track of and doing these things each month. So you can see I didn't really use it, but I can use this as a reference as I'm setting up my planner for 2022. And this is another printable in my Etsy shop. It's like a printable, and it has tons. It has the bill tracker, and this, and it has a bunch of different pages that you can print and scale down to whatever size planner you're using. And so I really like these because this would have taken so long to draw in here. So I like using printables. And then I was kind of doing weekly tasks, and we were gifted a car in 2021, and so I was using this to keep track of. I didn't really think about, wow, there's actually things we need to get to go in it, like an emergency bag and wipes and hand sanitizer and a charger and stuff. So I was using this for that. And then I keep thinking of things that I want to do with my husband. There's a really cool Van Gogh art exhibit that I want to take him to. And there's still so much in Oregon that he hasn't seen and experienced, and of course in the whole US. But I was just kind of listing some ideas of things to do with him. And that's it. I kind of use sticky notes to plan out. That's kind of what I use to plan out these back pages and the front pages. And so I can transfer these into my new planner if I want. And then I always at the end use this to put little sticker bits and washi tape bits. And I don't know why, but that's just how I do it. So now that is my 2021 full planner flip through. So fun to look at. I will be doing a video showing my favorite planner spreads, both in this and my other planners from the year, so stay tuned for that, as well as a setup video of my planner for 2022. I'm very, very excited for a new year. 2021 was really hard. It was for sure the hardest year of my life, way harder than 2020 was. So much change, so many adjustments. It was really challenging, but it was not the best year yet. But God was faithful, and He's a promise keeper. He got me through. I learned I am so much stronger than I thought. And yeah, so I just hope that's encouragement for you, that even if it was a hard year, that God still did good things, and there are still good things ahead for next year. And I'm praying for perseverance and endurance for you and for me. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. Be sure to check out my planner products and printables blog post roundup if you love planners. I have tons of fun printables. I have links to videos in there. And yeah, it's just a really great hub if you're a planner person. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!